When you can overcome all this stuff I'm talking about, you will have fire in your heart. When you see how God vindicates you, and you see through people, it's very subtle. You will just be a new person. You will be shrewd in your navigation of human society, which is degenerating. I mean, they're rude. They're not even faking it anymore. And it's highly competitive, and they put you down because the whole basis of the human race is who's superior to who. And it's a constant race to the top. Amongst friends, in coffee classes, in sororities, in neighborhoods, in families, that's what it's all about. So I'm going to instruct you now how God takes care of his own and champions you, and he sees it all, and he makes things right. Begin with, people are very tribalistic. If one has an enemy, the whole family will have the same enemy. It's like emotions go through it like a contagious disease that just flows through the whole thing. You don't have like 10 selves. You have one self for the family, one personality for the whole family. It's like they're fused together. It's one undifferentiated mass, it's called. Like, let's say you got a bunch of hicks in a family, and one of them marries into a lot of money. Well, then they all feel the reflected glory. It's class by association, not from what they've done, but now one is married into it. Now they're all rich, they think in their mind. They project that into it, they introject it. And then they start to look down on all their friends because they're part of the upper class because one of their members married into it. It's very frustrating to be around tribalism. And it's very frightening. If one of them sees you as an enemy, the whole system will come against you. This is what we're up against in the human race. God will bless you publicly. In the human race, it's about who's superior to who. But he'll bless you and show that you're superior. Not to feed your ego, but to give a divine message that nobody messes with his kids without severe consequences. You feel nobody came around to your aid, but nobody touches his children and goes away untouched. He champions his own. He is our champion. That's one of his attributes. Don't ever feel that he doesn't notice because he's standing right beside you. Even things you don't notice. He notices every nuance, every innuendo, every subtle put down, every joke that's not a joke, it's a put down. He notices everything. He keeps a record of how they're putting down his children. Believe me, they don't go away untouched. Just when the narcissist thought he was writing your ending, God took it to write your beginning. It's a beginning of a whole new life. The narcissist, everything he does to you is your springboard to a new life. That's how God does things. There is no ending. There is only new beginnings. They try to stand in your way, just as God moved you to another realm that they will never have access to. It's such a shock to them when this happens, but this is how God does it. He pulls one up just as he pulls the other one down. It's not, oh, I love everybody, I'm going to pull them all up. People have this idea of God that he's all loving. No. He protects his children and he pulls down the ungodly. It says in Psalms, I have broken the teeth of the ungodly. I saw a person 30 years later after he really scammed me badly, took my money, and he didn't have any teeth. And I thought of that passage, how interesting. I have broken the teeth of the ungodly, and a lot of other stuff too. God vindicates His chosen children. It shows that He was with you the entire time, and that is the lesson to the heathen, to the narcissist. God was sitting there watching the whole thing the whole time, documenting it. And what a lesson. You suppose they'll learn anything? Probably not. The narcissist just looks for new supply. But anyway, you'll be out of the system and you will be catapulted up. You endured their pain with grace, and now heaven answers. You show class, heaven answers. And God, who saw everything, now steps forth to completely protect and to catapult up His child. Yeah, it's sort of a test to not get crazy and vindictive and fight back and all that, but just to, in total faith, realizing that your time is coming and their time, their punishment is coming, because it will happen. Notice what I wrote in my journal when I was going through this. I was an overgiver. I was insecure, and I got stuck with narcissists one after another. You gave with sincerity and were met with manipulation. The narc made you question your own reality, goodness, and worth. But this pain was preparing you for elevation, and I was elevated suddenly. All the pain that I went through carved a new identity in me. It made me aware. That awareness is going to be your main weapon. Because when we're stuck with a narcissist or somebody who's pulling us down, we go into denial about it. And we suffer with low self-esteem. When we come out of that, God just brings us right up. It's not really us that's doing it. In our weakness, God is strong. It's calling on His strength. Prayer does it. God comes in and just swoops us right out of the problem. It's His strength because we are weak, but we have the faith to call on Him. Seasons of betrayal, and we all go through it, our season of treason. The loss is actually repositioning. What looks like loss is actually putting you in a new structure. The enemy is putting you in the new place. Joseph's brothers threw him in a pit, tried to kill him, and in the end ended up king of Egypt. It's a strange thing how that works. It seems totally paradoxical. The gospel seems insane to non-believers, but this is how it works. The enemy, in trying to slay you, puts you in a position of repositioning where, boom, you're a success. Those who laughed at you, mocked at you, put you down, were actually God's tools for a higher purpose. It's funny how it engendered strength in you to be mocked, to show them off, and that put you instead for a higher purpose. It works like a machine almost. It's very clever. God is endlessly clever how He does things. You could never predict or come up with His clever solutions to things, but it always works that way. The enemy is the tool of God. God is superior to the ungodly, and He uses them, and He laughs at them in complete derision. Your heartbreak is a sign that God is rearranging everything around you. Isn't that interesting? You have to have that broken heart, that brokenness, to shatter everything in order to reconfigure it. God uses your heartbreak. I know it hurts, but that shattering is necessary to create the new you, the new seed symbol, the new self, almost like a new DNA, a new human. In transformation or conversion, we are a totally new person. We are not the old at all. And the old miserable life is gone forever, and the new wonderful life begins, but it starts with heartbreak, taking away all illusions, because we're steeped in illusions. The neurotic, as a psychologist, I know this, the neurotic is steeped in delusion. When that shatters, it hurts. It's experienced as heartbreak. But that is going to lay way for the new platform. It's like when you remodel a house, you first have to shatter it, and there's a mess everywhere, and then you redo it. You had to be separated from the toxic in order to be remodeled as the holy. You are going into holiness, but first you're separated. It may bring a homesick feeling. You may try to talk them out of it. People leave, and you can't understand why. You feel rejected and abandoned. It's all part of the process. You must let them go in order to become holy. Holy separation. Separation unto holiness. You must lose the fake in order to inherit the authentic. All that old life is fake. A bunch of fakers sitting around wasting your time. Losers. Talking about nothing. Faking it. You got to let that all go to get to the authentic, because that's going to be your success in the world. You have to be true. The true self. Who you are. That's the first self. We're born with our primary self, who we are. And then we maladapt by taking on a second self, which is our way of adapting to society. Roles, images, it's all fakery. Going to clear that out to return to the first self. Who you were when you were clear, but you'll be much more mature now. A mature person, but it's going to be the true self. Right when people no longer validated you, oh, it hurts so much, doesn't it? You get no likes or comments. That's when God whispers your true identity into your soul. Yes. When you lose man's fake validation that you've been seeking all your life, you just want them to love you and leave good comments and be popular, and you may be jealous of popular people. It's all bull. Now God gives you your true identity. All you should want is God. Forget people. People come and go. They die, they move away, they get sick, they go to jail, they forget who you are. Forget all that. It's God. And once you're solidly with God, with your true self, then you'll attract new people who will love your true self and won't fight you like the others would. This process of making gold, God revealed the truth about who they were, but more importantly, who I was, vis-a-vis them or vis-a-vis just alone. And it was a shock. And it's very healthy, though it may be temporarily painful. People are the basis of mental illness. What causes mental illness? Other people. Left to our own, we would have been okay. We're born with a true self, with inclinations and appetites and talents and limits. But that all gets distorted in maladapting to other people. What causes mental illness? Other people. And then we take on addictions to get some solace. It's a maladaptive coping device in adapting to other people. And then we eat, use, drink, snort, smoke, whatever, for solace. Wipe all that out. That's all obstruction All disease is obstruction. All recovery is elimination. And all success will then be attraction. The three obstructions are people, habit or sin, and food or other substances. God shows you who they are. You now know who they are. God shows you who you are without them. And that is the basis of the new life, which will be wonderful compared to the old life, which was miserable.